Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another rerun episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail. I'm Zach Travis, your host, and this week we'll be watching one of the most infamous episodes of Tuscaloosa Monorail. No, not that episode, the BAAK GWAI episode. That's right, the one where, well, everything kind of went to hell, and we all decided to just get really, really hammered. We apologize to everyone for having to watch this yet again. But here it is, BAAK GWAI.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for America's sweetheart, the man with the $1 million smile, Mr. Zach Travis! Woohoo! Hey! Woo! Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Tuscaloosa Monorail, and my name is Zach Travis, and boy, do we have a show for you tonight. It's going to be like this the entire time, folks. But, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a fantastic show starring, of course, our guest tonight, BAAK GWAI. But before we get started, we're going to give you guys a quick look at an upcoming episode, a very, very special episode featuring none other than Andrew W.K. Let's take a look!
Would you like a Red Bull?
I'm fine. We drank some Monster Energy earlier.
Ah.
Thank you, though.
Did they serve that at McDonald's?
No, I had to go to the Kroger across the street.
The whole feeling of it, the whole aesthetic, the whole universe of Taco Bell appeals to me very greatly.
Yeah! That's right. We somehow finagled that. I really have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, excitement all over. Give it up for BAAK GWAI!
Oh, this song's called Foot. Thank you. We're BAAK GWAI from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Worst luck having band in the world. Don't get on the internet. I can't remember names. So not much for social networking. And last to leave the gatherings. I'm aware a dream collide. And I'm gonna give this all I've got. The lyrics I put on this page. The roads we choose, the wars we wage. It's strange. It's transformation. Got me. I used to care what people said, but I'll hear that when I'm dead. But
Tuscaloosa Monorail is brought to you by Eat My Beats, the Left Hand Soap Company, and the Druid City Brewing Company. If you'd like to sponsor or appear on Tuscaloosa Monorail, call us at 205 or send us an email at tuscaloosamonorail@marvinvideo.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our guest tonight, BAAK GWAI!
These things were in there.
Yes. Well, gentlemen, how are you all doing tonight?
Awesome.
Good. Let's get first things first out of the way. Why don't you guys go around the table and introduce yourselves to the folks at home?
Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm Adam.
John, Chris, and Adam here of BAAK GWAI. We're having a good time tonight. We're going to answer a lot of the pertinent questions you've fed to us through the Tuscaloosa Monorail Twitter account at Tuscaloosa Mono, if I'm not mistaken. The first question we're going to go with, of course, is what are you guys up to? What's coming out?
We got a new album coming out eventually. It's a studio album. And then we're going to have a live album recorded at Egan's. We can say that, right?
Yeah, I think we can. Can we say Egan's here?
Yeah, say it more.
Egan's, woo!
It's at Egan's Bar.
Hell yeah.
The Tuscaloosa Liver of Dixie, if you can.
Well, of course, we're shooting live from right
Now
here
we have to blur out
at
the hat.
the Green Bar, so we're very excited to hear about Egan's Bar somewhere else in Tuscaloosa. So we got an album. We've got 2 albums possibly coming out sometime. Do you have any idea when that'll drop?
Hopefully what?
Let's say 3 months.
3 months. 3 months we
3
should
months?
have both.
Okay.
2. We'll have 2.
2 albums in 3 months.
And then we're going to do another one in this guy's living room.
We can do that.
So 4 months for 3 albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
About
maybe.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
5.
That's good. No, please, answer the phone. It's fine. Yeah, see what's going on.
It was just an alarm.
That's good.
Just to make sure we got
did
this
you-
started on time.
What did you remember?
I don't know, but that's probably going to happen again. Cell phones.
Hey, you. Can you pull your leveler? Hey.
Max.
This good?
No.
Is that good?
No, it's. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
We're still recording, right?
Yeah, we're
Good, awesome, fantastic.
Drinking games.
Hey, Zach.
Yes.
Try to lean in a little bit more. Yeah, just make sure that you don't. Oh, there we go.
Aw, that's sweet. All right, that's enough sweetness.
Okay.
Get back to work.
All right. So,
Play on my phone.
let me get another question. Can I borrow a light, please? Thank you. Anybody else?
Sure.
I'd like a beer.
Cool. Why don't we drink a beer?
Black can.
Thank you.
Of course. We're sponsored tonight by Cans.
Black can. It's got duct tape.
And while I'm lighting a cigarette, why don't you guys, I don't know, you got anything on your mind? Anything that's been happening recently? that you've been-
Sometimes when I drink out of a can, my mustache gets caught in this thing. And I don't know if y'all know that. It's kind of like pulling out nose hairs.
It should work.
Has anybody ever pulled out a nose hair?
Oh my God.
You know how it makes your eyes water? All right, grow your mustache out a little bit more, let that yank with a
Try
can.
it.
And just, yeah, it tears it out.
That's true.
It hurts like shoot.
Shoot. Yeah, it's whatever.
Stuff.
This is sort of like a different show, right? This is
What?
what?
What? No, it's the same show we've been doing.
Well, wait, we're doing Tuscaloosa Monorail right
Yeah,
now?
this is-
And now BAAK GWAI with their song, Butternut.
Someone can tell me it's returned the note and it said, "Thank you for the pen. I used it to write this note. Thank you again."
You guys were telling me a really funny story the other day when we were hanging out that one time about our good friend Adam here. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about that one?
Oh, well, we were on tour. I think we were coming down the East Coast, and we were in Virginia, I think, and we were leaving this show. It had all these cool stickers and stuff, and all these bands played there. I think REM played there.
Burp.
But Adam was walking out and unloading his stuff, and like when he stepped down from the stairs, his foot snapped. This bone in his foot snapped.
Oof.
So he had to have a cast on for a few days and
Weeks.
a few weeks. And he wasn't gonna have it off by the time we finished the tour. So I guess the second weekend we were down in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, and we found a place to stay, but it was on the 3rd floor.
And we ate crystals.
I'll
preface this with crystals.
We ate crystals before we went to these people's house.
But remind everyone, Crystal's not a sponsor of the show.
Not a good
Nor
place
should
to
they
eat. Not a good place to eat. So Adam's like, "Oh, I'm on crutches. This place doesn't have an elevator. You guys are 3 stories up. I'm staying in the van." So we didn't know that we didn't get cell phone reception, so we had no way to contact Adam or even know if he was trying to contact us. So here's what happened. Or unless you want to tell him.
All y'all. I'm
So-
not telling my own embarrassing stories.
So Adam wakes up in the van at like 4?
No,
3?
like 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning. His tummy goes rumbly like that. And then he's like, "Oh, I gotta get in the front seat." But with his broke ass foot, he's gotta like hobble out of the car. So he opens up the side door to the van, ends up like this, and then can't get the rest of the way out because his stomach is already going. So he's just on the ground right here. Keep in mind this is 7 a.m., so there's a lot of
Facing morning traffic.
yeah, and there's
of
joggers
the major
going by,
road.
and he's just letting it out because, crystals. And then he kicks it over with gravel to cover it up like it's a giant sandbox of his own. And then we wake up, we go downstairs, there's no van. So we're like, I guess Adam was really pissed off about his foot. Then he comes back later, and he's like, "You guys got to drive. I'm so tired of this. I just spent 5 hours in the Winn-Dixie bathroom shitting and puking all over." And it's because he got food poisoning. Yeah.
Yes.
And I, just to make sure, I went down there where it was parked and kicked over all kinds of gravel until I found the buried treasure.
Wait, you went and looked?
I wanted to make sure he was telling the truth.
Why would I make up this story?
I just wanted to find the poop. So we found it, and that, you know, I mean, he was coming out of both ends while he was in that restaurant. But think about, I mean, he had to, like, after he did this on the ground, had to hobble around to the front seat, and then since his right foot was broken, had to use his left foot to do the gas and the brake. I mean, this is so terrible. That's what happened there.
Yeah. John's kind of a poop connoisseur. He made the alphabet with his poop and
18 letters in 3 months, and then these 3 dudes from Australia came out with a book right after I was at 18
Poop letters.
It took them 3 years to get all the letters in the alphabet. It took me 3 months to get 18. And I'm one dude. And I did them in the toilet. They did them on concrete. So you tell me who messed with what? Because I never touched mine.
So what you're saying that somehow, when using the bathroom, just at every day that you decided to do this.
There is a key to it. One is a very crappy diet.
Okay.
And the other is you have to, like, not pinch off the loaf. You have to hover above. This takes a lot of sphincter control. You got to hover above the toilet.
swivel.
And then, yeah, kind of swivel. And then, like, when you want to let it go, just be like, oh, okay, and then let it go. And I got an Alabama A that you would not believe. It's like, I don't know if
You
you
should
guys
have sent it to the university then.
He texted me every single one. And he's like, will you save this for me so I can like put it out in a book later? So they're in my
I had a
email
crappy
somewhere.
phone at the time, so I couldn't email it to myself. And I usually lose phones on tour, so.
So is this just a dead project? Is this not like a
Well,
side?
unless you still have them in your email.
They're still in the email.
Oh, then it's ongoing.
He got
You
6
guys try
more
to
to
make a
go.
letter now.
Maybe after I finish these.
So you get to 18.
Yeah.
There are how many letters? Robin, how many letters are in the English language?
37.
37. So you made it.
I thought it was
Right?
24.
That's not right. We'll go with it, though.
All right.
Yes.
116 letters.
Yes, in the new English.
And now BAAK GWAI with their song, Ringing.
This song's called Ringing. We're BAAK GWAI from Tuscaloosa. This is not too clean. And how come there is 2 times the need for speed to make you wanna leave? This time you can't leave. Did you ever smoke so much it made your ears could have done better, but it's a live show.
You guys have described yourselves as the unluckiest band in Alabama. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about that?
I think it's more like ever.
Ever?
Yeah. The most unluckiest band ever. We've, let me count the ways how we've been reamed. All right. We recorded our second album that never got released because our hard drive got fried. And then we recorded our second album, which this guy took and 2 years later gave us 8 songs from it. Okay? Yeah, we paid him.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not going to name names.
He absconded with some of your songs.
Names, because you know who you are and you're not going to watch this. And then, so the third one, that one went okay, except that all of our stuff is on sale all over the internet in case you're looking to buy it. We have I don't really know. I keep finding out new websites that we're on every day. Every show we play, it's like, hey, did you guys know you were on blah, blah, blah? I'm like, I don't even know what that is. But cool. So, I don't know who gets this money. But yeah, we just kind of been stupid and we screwed ourselves. And then with the most recent album that we used our engineers from the last label that we bought our contract out of, they have taken 3, almost 2.5 years to get us this album.
Oh, we started it like 4 years ago.
Yeah, so we're on the ball, you know?
Yeah.
We are on point.
I got the hard drive with the tracks the other day.
Guess what?
It don't work.
There's no tracks on it. It's a blank ass hard drive.
It's broke.
Thank you, Mike Russo. Yeah. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, works at Celtic Studios in Baton Rouge. And Celtic? He calls it Celtic.
They changed their name?
No. Oh, no. He works within Celtic Studios, but his stuff is called Building Studios. They do Foley art. Yeah, you think that's hot because he does Foley art? It is cute. It's about as cute as waiting 4 years for somebody to complete something that they said they would have done.
He got us in a movie, though. We're on a movie soundtrack, and we got paid $1.
Actually, I have yet to receive any kind of payment for that.
We were promised $1.
No, I've been up there several times and asked the dude that runs the place to be like, can you just please print me out a check? I'm not going to cash it.
We want our
I just want
cheeseburger
to frame
split
it.
3 ways.
I just want to frame it. It's
Mask
called
Maker?
Yeah, Mask Maker.
You can get it on Netflix.
Awesomely horrible.
You can't get it
Mask
on Netflix.
Maker
It's in
featuring
Red Block. Yeah.
music
It's in Red
by
Box.
BAAK GWAI, much like Tuscaloosa Monorail, which will be paying you actually $0 for this appearance.
We're used to
Hey,
that.
at least you're honest.
At least I'm honest, and I will not write you a check for $0 because I'm almost certain someone will put a 1 in front of that 0. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to BAAK GWAI with their song, Mastodon.
Yeah, this song is called Mastodon.
Some people say that clean living makes for a clean conscience. That may be so, but there's nothing wrong with getting a little dirty. Because let me tell you the thing about dirt. It always washes off in the morning. The Left Hand Soap Company, washing away last night's sins since 1999.
We need another beer?
Moving right along.
Let's see. What else do we got? Beers. Anybody need a beer?
I'll take a beer.
Okay.
That one's upside down.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
It's also hard to tell because they're so dark.
So if you guys had any advice for the younger generation, what would it be?
Don't
do
it. Don't be in a band.
Don't be like us.
Don't exactly like follow a career with college because I don't really believe in that, but look where I am.
Go to trade school.
Yeah, go to a trade school. It's cheaper, way better.
Drive trucks, see the country.
Yeah, do that.
And actually get paid
Get
for
a job on a train or a plane, preferably a train.
Don't listen to them. I'll start a band with somebody.
All right, so two bands, two no bands, one band. Okay, gotcha.
Me and him were told by the drummer of Fishbone one time, because we got to open for them once. And their drummer came outside and he was like, "Man, y'all playing in the first band? Man, y'all need to quit this dude. I'm living in a Winnebago right now. You think I like that? You got a bunch of wooden cabinets, all the doors about to fall off. I mean, you think I like living in it? Look at that line out there." And there was a line of hot women getting checked at the door of the Winnebago. And you're like, "Yeah, you can go in." "No." "Yeah, you can go in." I'm like, why would I not want to live in a Winnebago like that? I don't care about doors or cabinets. I've got boxes. So we should have listened to him, because
And got a Winnebago.
he got in a Winnebago.
All right.
Lo and behold, eight and a half years later, we're driving the biggest hunk of metal that survived a tornado that just sucks. It's a great van. Leaks in several places. And
It's got character, man.
it's got a lot of character on it. There's letters like written from other people that used to own it in places that you'd never find. Like we found a picture of a guy whose his face is down here, but it's a woman. And she took the picture from here.
He's got her panty and he's toothless, and it says toothlessgeorge.com.
And he has a website, so go to toothlessgeorge.com.
Toothlessgeorge.com. We do not
Never met this guy, but his picture was in our van when we bought it.
advocate going to toothlessgeorge.com, but it does exist, and he will be one of our sponsors, I think, actually, very soon. Also, advice from BAAK GWAI, the Winnebago is the ticket to unlimited amounts of so just make sure kids out there buy a Winnebago.
Apparently.
I think that's
Yeah.
pretty much what we're kind of going at here.
Yeah, a crappy or a nice Winnebago. Either way. Galore.
Out the ass. All right.
Front butt.
Get you some front.
Front butt. Nice. that Winnebago is full of front butt. There's so much front butt in that Winnie right now.
Ah.
Howdy, folks. Zach Travis here. Playing a little game of ping pong with Walter. Say hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter.
Good joke. Well, here's what's happening in your neck of the woods from July 7th through July 11th. Monday, July 7th, the metal band Goat Whore, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, from New Orleans will be at the Zydeco in Birmingham. Show starts at 8 p.m. and it's $12 at the door. Tuesday, July 8th, the Bama Art House will present Under the Skin, a sci-fi thriller starring Scarlett Johansson. That's going to be at the Bama Theater here in Tuscaloosa. Doors start at 7:30, and it's $7 or $6 for students. So come on out and enjoy that fun film. Walter, not now. July 10th, the Breton Sound at the Green Bar in Tuscaloosa. From time or the cover, we don't really know, because we learned it from an ad in the Planet Weekly. So make sure to learn Planet Weekly. If you're listening, please put time the show starts and the cover, because we don't know it, and we don't want to call Green Bar. Thank you. Friday, July 11th, the Summer Shindig 2, featuring Looksy, The Bear, Blaine Duncan, and The Lookers, and of course, Belle Adair, will be hosted by our good friends, Bob and Tyler. It's sponsored by the Druid City Brewing Company and the Left Hand Soap Company. That'll be at the Bama Theater in Tuscaloosa on July 11th. Doors at 6, show at 7, $5. $5 for great bands and Bob and Tyler, $1 for each, and it's an all-ages show. So come on out, and it'll be a whole lot of fun for Summer Shindig 2. Although if you're not in the mood for that great show, you could go to another show. Friday, July 11th in Birmingham at the Bottle Tree. We have Ray, Plains, and friends of the show, Them Natives. Really excited about that one too. 9 p.m., $5 to get that bar, to get there if you are over 21, and $8 if you are under 21. That show is 18 and up, so no very young children at that one. We've got a lot of great stuff this weekend, and I am going to beat Walter in this game. What is it, 18-4? My service. And as always, live trivia and cornhole at Druid City Brewing every Friday and Sunday. Come on out and have a lot of fun. That's what's happening in your neck of the woods, Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, for the week of July 7th through July 11th. I'm Zach Travis, and we hope to see you there.
All right.
That's it. Thank y'all. Wonderful.
All right, I'm trying to ask you some very general questions for real quick.
Red.
Yes, thank you.
Blue.
12.
Because of your eyes.
These are answers to what are colors.
Or the feeling.
So
of
how was the drive over here?
Oh, hot.
It was very hot.
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 It is very warm outside.
It was we were told that we got our AC fixed by this guy with really dark hands. They were like covered in grease and oil, and he had these eyes. These eyes, man. Like I can't. Like.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, you should try it. Does the camera?
Oh,
Try.
let me get there. Oh, that's good. That's good.
So he's like, yeah. Well, I think it's about fit right there.
So you get the AC fixed, supposedly. This is the
Oh,
gentleman.
well, then we came back after we dropped the trailer off because we were told the van was going to work. And after I called you and told you the AC was fixed, you were like, you're not fucking lying to me, are you? I'm like, no, dude. He's like, I'm going to kill you if you are. So,
Get my hopes up like that.
yeah, and then we drive back after we dropped off the trailer, and the dude's like, well, I knew I said the AC was fixed, but we got a little problem with it right now. I think that thing might be loose in one of the hoses, and you see, like, when you turn, it might make it leak. But if you're going real fast, it might not happen. So that was great.
So this gentleman, I assume a gentleman, perhaps some
He was
sort
a
of
gentleman.
Pick
He was
the
a
name,
gentleman.
man. He's a great guy.
He's good, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Actually,
Okay.
don't say the name, because I don't
I'm
want
not
to
gonna say
say
the
the
name.
after me. You don't know who you are.
I mean, if you tell that story, I'm not going to say the name.
Yeah, good job.
Eh.
So this gentleman is trying to tell
good.
you that he has fixed the air conditioner.
And then he told
but
us
then
that he
tells
didn't
you,
really fix it that well. It might not work. But he told us, and we were like, oh, cool, then
is
we'll
this
go
a
back and
professional-
return the trailer.
Is this a professional mechanic? or
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it-
he's got a shop. And everything.
Okay.
He said it was running rich, too.
Running rich.
Running rich.
Van is running rich.
You know, when me and him, we're not
Just
mechanics.
spewing money out the back end
Exactly.
with-
We'd never heard that term before, so we didn't know what the hell to think of it. And we were like, running rich. It's running rich. So we told that to a couple of people in Louisiana. And they were like, oh, yeah, that just means that you're burning too much fuel or too much oil. And I'm like, oh, it's running rich. I don't care what it means. I just think it sounds funny.
Yeah. Running rich. That's the name of the new album, Running Rich.
Running Rich.
That means we're burning money for no reason.
Church.
Yeah, church.
Also, how do you guys like going to church?
Next question.
All right.
Yeah. I'm an atheist, and I would like to start a radio show about it.
Atheism,
Yeah, man.
Atheism radio.
People take up Sundays way too long with all this talk about. And actually, I love putting these guys through it when we're on tour. I will put it on an evangelist station and just leave it there. And I'm like, are y'all hearing this?
Our Republican talk radio?
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah. I like to listen to the worst thing possible.
John Snowden apparently a fan of Republican talk radio.
I'm not a fan. I like to get my blood pressure raised a lot. And I like to get really pissed off for no reason, other than hearing them talk. Yeah. Well.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Is that
well,
him, baby?
No, he was just in the bathroom for apparently like 30 minutes.
Who, that dude?
And Bagby?
And Bagby?
Ham Bagby,
Yes, it was. Y'all are so wrong.
So Ham Bagby just left the restroom.
That was Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Friend of the show, Ham Bagby.
Ham
just
I don't know who y'all had on calling him Ham
Bagby.
Bagby.
Hey folks, Bob Baker here with the Druid City Brewing Company. People always ask us, how do you guys make that beer? You'd be surprised how simple it is, and in fact, you're gonna do it right in your own home. Take some cereal, some water, some yeast, a small container of what we call mystery compound X, and blend it together until it's all creamy. The last ingredient is just a dash of radiation right in your own microwave. Ah, a delicious wheat beer. Prefer dark? Add a few drops of food coloring. Druid City Brewing Company. It's just that simple.
Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby. Ham Bagby. Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby. Ham Bagby. Oh, Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby. And Ham Bagby. Ham Bag. Oh, Ham Bagby! Yeah, Ham Bagby.
Oh, man.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby.
Ham Bagby. Well, Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby.
Ham
Ham
Bagby.
Bagby. Ham Bagby, Ham Bagby. Ham Bagby. And to finish up the night, BAAK GWAI with their song, Muscle Chowder.
Up in the back, while the people laugh, takes so little credit, but he keeps it intact. The aspirations of the greatest segregation gave a sense of motivation that would all give way. An active innovation causing common inspiration to the people that
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our guest tonight, BAAK GWAI.
Sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors doing all of the sound tonight. Big thanks to the Blevins at Eat My Beats.
Eat your beats. You guys are amazing.
Of course, we film live to tape right here at the Green Bar.
Live to tape. Live, straight to tape, live.
And of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the Left Hand Soap Company, for washing us real good later.
Yeah, they do. They make our soap. Wash my soap.
Do you use it?
We need some clapping.
What?
BAAK GWAI soap! It'll get you clean as white trash.
So good.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Goodbye. Just turn it off! Just turn it off! God, this is my problem! I'm just playing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I love you, Mom. Love you, Mom. I love my mom. Yeah, because that went so well. Perfect.
Boy, that was a disaster. Well, tune in next week for another real live episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, the Left Hand Soap Company, Druid City Brewing, and of course, Eat My Beats. Thanks, guys, and make sure to get some sleep.